Obviously, after my year at Guangxi, I had a great year. Scored 15 goals and won Player of the Year. Um, Luckily, after this season, I had some options in the Super League. My goal was always to go into the Super League eventually, when the opportunity arose. And after last season, it did. So, fortunately, I had a few options in the Super League, and I chose Shenzhen in the end just because it felt right for me. There was a big project going on with the City Football Group as ownership, and I spoke to the sporting director there, the coaches at the time, and they made Shenzhen sound very appealing to myself, and it would be an exciting project that I'd be a big part of. So that's why I chose Shenzhen over some of the other options, and yeah. I never looked back really. It's a great place for me, and I'm building. I feel like I'm building every season, and next season will be a big season for me in Shenzhen. Yeah, obviously, this season was full of ups and downs for myself. Just being a part of the Super League, though, that's always been my ultimate goal and my ambition for moving to China was to get into the Super League. So, just being in the Super League this season was an amazing experience. It was such a big step up from China League One in terms of quality, technical ability of the players, physicality, the speed of play, the stadiums, the fans, everything. It's just a whole is a big step up. So it definitely took some time to adjust. Um, but just being a part of it was really special for me this season. It was more than what I expected, to be honest. I didn't expect it to be maybe as difficult, as big of a step up as it was. Um, but yeah, no, look, it was incredible to be a part of it this season, and I'm really looking forward to next season to stamp some authority. Yeah, as I briefly mentioned in the previous question, um, it was actually more than I expected. I did expect it to be a step up in terms of physicality, aggressiveness, speed, everything, but not as big of a step up. So it took a little bit of adjusting in the beginning, to get used to get used to the difference. Um, yeah, it's just essentially, it's one of the best leagues in Asia, what the highest level in Asia. So, it's how it should be. Um, so yeah, it exceeded my expectations, to be honest. And I definitely feel comfortable now, but in the beginning, it definitely took a period to adjust to the difference. Yeah, to score my first goal um for Shenzhen and in the Super League was a special feeling. It was something obviously as a striker, something I was trying to do as soon as possible. But it was tough because I maybe wasn't getting the opportunities I wanted to, and the team wasn't doing so well. So it was a difficult moment for me and the strikers on the team, I reckon. And yeah, it finally came in the last minute of the game to equalize. So, a hugely important goal to save my team a point. So I was extremely delighted for the team and obviously for myself because, you know, um, scoring goals is what we live on. So I was very happy to score my first goal in the Super League. Kind of finally break the deadlock, on a big dream of mine to get into the Super League and to score. There's a lot of good players, to be fair, in the Super League. A lot of good local players and top foreigners. I'd probably say obviously the most notable would be Oscar on Shanghai Port. Different positions, so I don't exactly get to mark him, but just watching him on how he controls the game, how he moves, and how he always finds space within a game and creates was incredible. He's so talented, such a good player, and just watching this guy perform on a pitch was like watching art, to be honest. So he was definitely the best player in the Super League, I think, and was the most impressive for me. Yeah, I think the season for me was extremely. It was full up and downs. Quite a lot of negatives. You struggled to get minutes to get the minutes I wanted. Struggled to get opportunities. When I thought I was training well and performing in training, opportunities weren't coming. So, it was really difficult for me this season. I went through a lot of adversity and a lot of inner battles, and and just fighting to continue and to keep working hard and to keep going and keep believing. You know, this was tough, but I think obviously, you know, I stuck with it. I kept working hard. I kept improving. I feel like I've adjusted completely to the Super League and found my feet in the Super League towards the end. And you know, when the new coach came and he favored me, he liked me, he gave me the opportunities. You know, I got the minutes I wanted. I got the start, and you know, I scored a couple of huge goals to keep to keep the team in the league, which was massively important. So it was yeah, it was a huge season of ups and downs, a lot of adversity, a lot of challenges, a lot of tough times and tough moments. But you know, I battled, I fought through them, and in the end, we came out on top. So this is football, you know, this is the life of a footballer. The important thing is just to keep believing in yourself, keep fighting, and keep going. And you know, it can get really hard at times, which it did. I won't lie, but in the end, it ended on a positive, and you know, I can go into next season very excited, knowing what to expect, and ending on a high. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I feel like this year was very important for me and will be extremely useful for myself and for my career going forwards. Because after this season, I feel like I can deal with anything, to be honest, with adversity and any challenges that come in front of me. Yeah, look, I've obviously been in good form for the national team. I think there's a few reasons for this. The first being, you know, we recently got a new coach for the Hong Kong team who's changed the style completely. He's very focused on how what we do with the ball, and he's very attacking as well. We have a lot of numbers in the box and a lot of players forwards in the game, so you know this means more chances for the forwards, more chances for me, and yeah, just my job to convert them. So obviously, I've been getting a lot of chances in the games for Hong Kong, which previously I don't think was the case. And I've been putting them away. And you know, obviously, you know, my flow and my confidence is back after finishing the season strong with Shenzhen. So you know, I think I'm in a good moment now, and I'm back. I'm back where I should be, um, as I was last season. You know, I feel like I've got that momentum and confidence back. So the goals will come with that. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully it can continue anyways. Positionally for me, I think I'm an out and out striker. I think with my strengths and my style of play, yeah, I'm a striker. So um, I don't think that will change no matter what coach I play under. I'm a goal scorer, so I need to be in the box, and these are where my strengths are. So I can't see myself changing positions or wanting to play any other positions. And the dream national team I want to play against in the future. Um, realistically, I don't think we would play a team in Europe. Obviously, England would be the dream just for the superstars and everyone and the Premier League, and you know those are the players I watch a lot. But I think playing against New Zealand would be special. Um, where I'm from as well, and that'd be a great test. And I think that'd be more realistic because they're quite close in Oceania. So I think to play against New Zealand would be quite fun. Yeah, it's honestly a bit crazy to be on FIFA 25. Um, I have a joke with my mates when we were younger, you know, when because obviously pretty much all kids play FIFA growing up. Just to be on FIFA would be kind of a sign that you've made it, you know, as a football player. So this season being on FIFA for the first time was, I don't know, was a really special moment for myself, and I was kind of taken back because just remembering how much play we played it when me and my mates played it as a kid and always wanted to be on it. It was just special to finally break into FIFA, you know, and kind of be living my dream. So I think when I first saw it, I kind of because football goes so quick, you don't really get a moment to stop and think about it and realize what you're doing and what you're living, to be honest. And when I saw that, I just kind of took a moment to myself and just thought, I'm living my dream, and it's amazing what I get to do every day on a daily basis, and yeah, just to be grateful for it all. Yeah, obviously, you know, I do quite a lot of stuff off the pitch as well. Um, so it kind of fills up my time. I don't have too much free time um with my football commitments, my training commitments, and then my commitments off the pitch as well. But I'm fortunate that my manager, I have a great manager who has my full schedule, and she knows football is always the priority, and I won't let anything interfere with my football. So I need to be, performing at my ultimate every day and training, in games when I travel, whatever it may be. There's nothing that gets in the way of my football. So she understands that, and then from there, she has my schedule, and when she goes and speaks to the brands or does these commercial deals, they have my schedule, and they're fully aware that they need to find time if they want to work with me. They need to work within the time frame of my schedule. So we always find a way. They're very understanding, and um, everyone's everyone's brilliant and amazing about it. They all support me and want me to do my best. So there's never been really any issues regarding doing stuff off the pitch. And yeah, it's also something I enjoy quite a lot. I get to try new things and step out of my comfort zone and meet new people and be involved in another industry, which is quite fun. I get new experiences and I get to learn more about myself and yeah, just try new stuff, which is something I do like to do as a person as well. What's next for me? I'm actually currently in Europe for 10 days. A little break before going back to Hong Kong, going back into camp. We have the East Asian Games qualifiers in December, 3 games in Hong Kong, and hopefully qualify for the main tournament next year. So after that, so I'll be focused on that, going back to that. I'm looking to take Hong Kong into the final stages next year, and then we'll have 2 weeks off for Christmas. We'll go back to New Zealand, see my family, and then pre-season starts with Shenzhen. So not too much time off, but I'll definitely cherish the time off. And yeah, look, I'm still hungry as ever and motivated as ever to continue to develop and improve as a player and help my teams, the national team in Shenzhen, do as well as possible. So the next focus will obviously be in December to perform for Hong Kong and make sure that we get the results we need, and then a little time off, and then hopefully um, have a much better year next year with Shenzhen. That's definitely what I'm looking to do. Um, to get more minutes, to get more starts, and to score more goals and establish myself really in the Super League. Cheers, mate.